salió el sol. Está un poquito fresco, no está mucho, algo que no podemos aguantar. Y pues vamos a la ceremonia. Va a ser el día de hoy. Les voy a compartir poquito lo que pueda. Vamos a darle gracias a Dios por este día.
Of our campus president and the entire staff, I want to welcome everyone to the January 31st, 2020 graduation ceremony. We appreciate the effort that all of you have made to get here safely and to help us celebrate this great event for our graduates. Before we begin the ceremony today, I'm also going to ask any current and former veterans in the audience to join them in standing. On behalf of UTI staff, students, and our visiting audience, we thank you for the sacrifices that you have made for our country to allow us the freedoms we enjoy today. You may be seated. Our slideshow is we present our graduates as they celebrate their final week of classes.
more excited, the graduates or the families of the graduates? Awesome. Well, I want to start by welcoming each and every one of you here today. Specifically, I want to recognize our support staff, our instructors, proud parents, family members, but most of all graduates, each of you. I also want to thank you for choosing UTI as your educational home. We have tremendous pride in where we work and what we do, but we know you had a choice in where you trained. We've definitely enjoyed working with you over the past year or so, and we hope you stay in touch with us and tell us about all the successes that you achieved. So now let's move on to my speech. So graduates and people in the audience, delivering a graduation speech is definitely nerve-wracking and a lot of responsibility. Or so I thought until I recall my own college graduation. The speaker was a top business executive for a large organization, and at the time I thought he gave a pretty motivational speech. But as I reflected back on it, I couldn't remember a single word he said. I don't even remember who it was, actually. So once I realized this, I lost any fear that I might say the wrong thing or potentially negatively influence you in your careers. So with that being said, I did rack my mind and I said, what do I want you to know today that I wish I had learned at my graduation and what important lessons I've learned over the years? So I've come up with two things that I'd like to talk to the audience about and the graduates. One of them is the benefits of failure, and the second one is making sure you set goals. So let's talk about failing. Graduates, the reason people give advice to other people is they hope that they'll learn from it and not make the same mistakes that they made. Many of you already know what I'm talking about, especially the parents in the room. This is truly how you're going to learn by making mistakes. Graduates, think back for a moment of all the mistakes that you made to get you to this point today. Think about how many times you worked towards something that didn't quite turn out the way you wanted it to. Did you give up? Did you accept the results? The fact that you're sitting here today, getting ready to graduate, suggests you didn't. So now I want to talk about one of my failures. It took place during my first year in college. It wasn't more than a month or two where I found myself failing all of my classes and eventually was withdrawn from school. At that point in my life, it was one of the worst experiences and probably one of my biggest failures, and definitely one of my biggest disappointments. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that that part was fun. I had no idea what I was going to do, and frankly, I had no idea what was next. So why do I talk to you about the benefits of failing? Because failure taught me that I had to stop pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and I had to begin to direct all of my energy into the things that mattered to me most. The most important thing, graduates, wasn't that I failed, it was what I learned from failing. I discovered I had more strong will and more discipline than I originally
Our
suspected.
incentive program to encourage initiative and excellence. You will see the student designations in your program. The first award is Student of the Course. This award is given to the outstanding student in each course with emphasis on lab work performance. The Director's Honor List is awarded to students who have received a grade of 90% or better in classwork and lab work for 3 consecutive courses without a break in attendance. There are 2 attendance awards. Excellence in attendance is presented to graduates who have missed 1% or less of their total class time. Those students who have achieved excellence in attendance today wear red honor cords. And perfect attendance, presented to graduates who have missed no class time during their entire program. These students are wearing gold honor cords. And UTI graduates who have maintained superior academic achievements have been nominated for the Alpha Beta Kappa National Honor Society. Those graduates nominated for Alpha Beta Kappa wear white stoles over their gowns for today's ceremony. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Miranda back to the stage to assist with the presentation of diplomas. We invite the graduates, family, and friends to celebrate this proud moment by making some noise as the students walk the stage. Graduates, please come forward as your name is called. Beginning with the Associate of Occupational Studies in Automotive and Diesel Technology 2. Our first graduate recognized for excellence in attendance, nominated to the Alpha Beta Kappa Honor Society. He received Student of the Course in Course 154, 157, 160. Okay, they're doing this to me deliberately. Our next graduate, recognized for excellence in attendance, nominated to the Alpha Beta Kappa Honor Society, receiving Student of the Course in Course 102, 153, 155, 161, 162, 163, 203, and 213, and Director's Honor List Awards in Course 102, 103, 150, 151, 152, 156, 157, 162, 163, 164, 201, 202, 203, and 211, and going on to the Peterbilt Advanced Training Program. Please welcome Jan Carlos Ojeda. Our next graduate, recognized for perfect attendance, nominated to the Alpha Beta Kappa Honor Society, please welcome David Calafax Contreras. Our next graduate receives Student of the Course in Course 157 and 212, Director's Honor List Awards in 102. An important goal in their lives. So please join me in a big round of applause. Now, graduates, an important step. Please stand and take this opportunity to face our audience and give a hand to those people such as parents, instructors, and friends who have helped you get to this graduation day. All right, turn back and face me. Stay standing. Our final order of business today is the turning of the tassels, which signifies the completion of one journey and the beginning of another. At this time, graduates, this journey is complete. Please move your tassels from left to right. Congratulations on the We would like to thank everyone for attending today's ceremony and wish all of you a safe trip home. We have refreshments out in the lobby and to the back for those of you who would like to join us after the ceremony. For those of you who would like to have your photos taken by a professional photographer, she'll be circulating after the ceremony. Once again, graduates, congratulations and good luck on your future endeavors. You may go.